The Liverpool Echo reported last year that more than 2 in 3 children are living in poverty in parts of Merseyside, according to the latest figures. And this doesn't include any rises due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Over 68,000 children in Merseyside are living below the breadline in March 2019, according to these figures, and that's even before the cost of housing was taken into account, and that number has been rising year on year, up from 54,000 in 2015. The figures are going north, not south, and none of these figures take into account any of the likely rise that has happened due to COVID-19. Now, some 39,000 of these children living below the poverty line in March 2019 are in working families. That's 57%. That's up from 26,000 in 2015. Liverpool is the highest borough with the highest proportion of children living in poverty. With 28% of children, that's more than 1 in 5 living in poverty. It kind of makes a mockery of the Labour Party and Steve Rotherham's "no one gets left behind" slogan, doesn't it? Nowhere across the Liverpool City Region has Labour been able to tackle the long-term issues of social inequality and social injustice. Its failure shows in the fabric of our towns and in our cities, and is seen acutely in the everyday lives of our people who are struggling to keep going in the face of COVID-19. So, what are we going to do about it? Well, as your Green Metro Mayor, I'm going to be pushing hard for a UBI trial in our Liverpool City Region, a regular payment that will lift everyone above the poverty line, pay to everyone regardless of whether you're working or you're not. And I want to readdress the balance also by tackling the horrendous levels of fuel poverty that we have in our city region. 13% of our households are living in fuel poverty. That means they're sacrificing food for fuel, or vice versa, heating for eating. It's got to change. It doesn't have to be this way. I want everyone's homes to be insulated to a high energy standard that'll stop you burning up to 90% of the fuel that you use, and it'll stop you burning your money as well. Vote Green in May for the common good. Better is possible.
At the Metro Mayor elections, you have 2 votes, a first preference vote and a second preference vote. Vote Green as your first preference vote, and you'll be voting for real, long-lasting change.